filming at the gym. Well, not at the gym, outside the gym. Filming outside the gym. Today we're going to use a resistance band to prop up the camera. I only do the high tech. So y'all want to see how this works? This is super high tech setup. Let's watch Andrea climb over the seat, shall we? Here we go. Whoop. There we go. Hello, people. Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again. I create law of attraction content, both here on the platform that you are watching and also on my website, raiseyourvibrationtoday.com. In today's video, we are going to talk about 4 signs that you are on the right path. Now, if you are excited to watch today's video, please give it a thumbs up right now. And let's go ahead and jump on into the video. If you are moving into a new manifestation, into a new paradigm, there are certain things that are going to shift and are going to change for you. It is perfectly possible. In fact, many people stay stuck on the same path over and over and over again. And we might refer to this as like a karmic wheel. Okay, or perhaps we could say that you're stuck on a certain vibration or you're just stuck in a rut. But what will happen is when people are not moving towards their dreams, the energy is pretty stagnant. Okay, and so you tend to see a very repeating kind of pattern in someone's life where they are attracting the same kind of relationships or the same kind of stuff going on in business or the same kind of money. And so when you're on the right path, or when you are on a productive path where you are actively shifting into manifesting new things that you've been wanting, you are going to see some things change and shift. So the first sign that you are on the right path is that there is going to be some kind of shakeup, either going on now or in your relatively recent past. And so I'll give kind of a personal story to illustrate how this works so you can kind of see. And let's talk about, let's say, relationships. Okay, so before I met my husband, before I manifested my relationship with my spouse, I had been engaged. I was engaged, and oh my goodness, I lived with this guy, and we've been together for, I want to say, 4 years. And suddenly we ended up breaking up. I ended up moving out. I ended up being on my own, and my life changed immediately. Okay. And so if you have a situation like that going on, now maybe it's a relationship situation, you suddenly find yourself somewhere new. Maybe it's money or business, and you suddenly find yourself in a different place with that domain. That's actually a really good sign that you are moving in the direction of your dream. Because if you've broken the cycle, that's a good indication you're not repeating the same old energy. You're now moving into new energy. Another way to understand this is that if there's something that you want, like for me, I really wanted to manifest a good relationship or a quality relationship that was going to last. It was important that if there was things in my environment that were not congruent with that desire, that the universe gets rid of them. Okay, and so sometimes you'll see this is that you're something that you want and suddenly you'll lose something. Maybe you'll lose a relationship. Maybe you'll lose a job. Maybe you'll lose a stream of income. Something will happen that goes away. That's a really good indication that what you have is not congruent with where you're going, and you kind of have to shed it in order to get what it is that you want. So while the shakeup can be very stressful and overwhelming, and you may feel like you're moving in the wrong direction, it is actually an excellent indication that you're moving in the direction of your dreams. The second sign that you are on the right path when it comes to manifesting is that you're in one of 2 states. Now, one of the states is easy for people to identify, and that's in the state of momentum. If you feel that things are clipping together, like you've started a new project and it's really ramping up, or if you started a new relationship and it's really starting to get going, that's a really good sign that you're on the right path, because momentum builds with the law of attraction. So as you're getting closer, you're going to sense this state of things speeding up. And so if you're having this speeding up experience, that's a really good indication that you are in the state of manifesting your desire. There's another state though that I want to put here that is equally important, and people often think it's a bad sign, but it is not a bad sign. It's a very good sign, and it's being in an introspective place. Okay, and so you may find yourself in a state where you are feeling perhaps a little bit isolated, or you're needing more downtime. You're finding yourself thinking about things. You're not moving towards something, but rather you're kind of sitting still. Introspection is a really great sign that you are in the process of manifesting a desire, that you're on the path to manifesting a dream. Because if you're in the introspective state, it really means that you're at the start of a news cycle. At the start of a news cycle, there's not a lot of energy that's been built up. Okay, so for instance, with the relationship issue I just gave you before, I went through a breakup and my life suddenly changed. Now, I didn't immediately go from that to suddenly having strong momentum, meeting the man of my dreams. Rather, there was a period of introspection that occurred during or around the time of the shakeup. And so a time where I kind of kept to myself, I didn't go out too much, I was spending more time with myself. And that's something that I've noticed time and time again, which is that you'll have a desire, the universe will kind of shake up your world, and then there's kind of this period of introspection that eventually leads into momentum. Most people want to just jump right into the momentum stage, but the introspection stage is enormously important and powerful for your manifesting. You need time to think deeply about where you're headed. That's what grounds ideas. That's what gives you kind of an internal focus. So if you find yourself in an introspective period, that's also a huge sign that you are on the right path, that you are shifting your reality in the direction you wish to go. Hey, if you are enjoying today's video, please do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out law of attraction videos like this one every single week, and I'd really love it if you came along for the ride. The third sign that you are on the right path, you're on the productive path, you're on the manifesting path, you're moving in the direction of your dreams, is that you've changed your mind about something. Changed your mind. This is a really big deal. You know, as long as we keep thinking the same thoughts, we keep having the same experiences. But if you found that suddenly you've changed your mind about something, maybe you've decided that, you know, you need a different career direction, or maybe you've decided that the way that you're doing things inside of a relationship you don't really like, or maybe you've decided that you're just not going to put up with something anymore, but there's been some kind of sudden shift and you've changed your mind about something, it means you've gotten off that old karmic wheel. You're not thinking in the same way. You've become receptive to new ideas. So for instance, in this story about me manifesting my husband and my spouse, you know, I went through this shakeup and this breakup, and there was this period of time during my introspection phase where I realized I don't need to be dealing with any guys. I need to take time for myself. I need to be more selective in the kinds of people that I'm dating. And there was a sudden shift, whereas before I'd really just kind of dated willy-nilly without really paying attention to red flags and all that kind of stuff. And there was this moment of clarity that I had during my introspection where I changed my mind about the types of people that I'd be dating and the types of things that I'd be willing to move forward with and wouldn't be willing to move forward with. And so if you've had kind of a change of heart or a change of mind, that's a really good indication that you've moved out of an old karmic pattern of thinking that's been creating your old reality, and you're adopting and receptive to thoughts and ideas that are congruent with where you wish to go. Hey, if you're liking this video, I am going to go ahead and link up a playlist with a lot of my other law of attraction videos. So if you're interested in checking out that playlist when you're done with this video, go ahead and look below in the description for a link on that playlist. Now, another sign that you are moving in the right path, you're moving in the right direction, you're productively moving from an old paradigm to a new paradigm that contains more of the life that you wish to have, is that you will have sudden bursts of inspiration, sudden bursts of aha moments. As you get closer and closer to the things that you want, they'll start calling to you, they'll start sending out clues, and really more accurately, it just means that you're becoming more in vibrational resonance with whatever that is. So the ideas that represent that will become more and more evident to you. You will start getting ideas to go places, to do things, to dress certain ways, to take on new activities that bring you closer to your dream. So for me, in meeting my husband, there was kind of this series of events where I suddenly felt called to attend certain events, called to go certain places, and it lined me up perfectly with being in the right place at the right time to manifest that relationship when it was ready. People often think that they have to track down their dreams, but really you have to line up with your dreams. Now, if you have yet to really see the magic of the law of attraction, the magic of manifesting something easily and effortlessly, I would love to invite you to take my law of attraction test. This is a simple 5-minute test that allows you to put something out through your thought, through your focus, and allow it to come back to you easily. And to take that test now, please go ahead and look below in the description for a link. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and have a great day. Bye-bye.